These individuals possess extraordinary abilities that'll leave you gobsmacked. Hold on a tick. You'll want to keep watching. How does one achieve the perfect Christmas tree shape? Well, this chap's got a wild approach, wielding a blade in each hand with remarkable skill. Blimey, that's hot stuff. This bloke's a pizza cutting maestro. He doesn't just slice and box them effortlessly, he does it with more flair than you could ever imagine. Spot on! Who needs a factory when this pastry chef can cut 300 croissants in under a minute? 4 layers of stacked dough, and this chap cutting a full tilt is a sight to behold. Brilliant!
Nice.
As marvellous as technology is, I reckon it's not quite at this fellow's level yet. If you ever need a hand putting the dishes away, this lass has got you covered. Just don't try this with glass cups, mind you. Pulling off a card trick shot is one thing, but how about 3 in a row? Imagine the countless failed attempts before capturing this amazing feat on camera. I always thought nunchucks were make-believe weapons for Ninja Turtles, but blowing out a row of candles with a single swing? Easy peasy. Blindfolded? Not a problem for this chap. This bloke's making fence manufacturers rethink their fence sizes. When Danny Duncan lobbed a shaken up bottle rocket, he never in a million years thought he'd be able to catch it again. The best thing about free skating is you can lose one and keep going. This lass has mastered the one skate shuffle. When your supercar doesn't have parking assist, there are ways to get out of a tight spot. There's just one catch. You've got to have skills like this. Here's a little prison life hack that could really come in handy. Lightning fast reflexes and power to match. You don't want to get in a backhand rally with this chap. Fed up with delays at the airport? Well, this bloke's figured out a way to fly without a boarding pass. How many of you can do a standing double backflip and not end up in A&E? That celebration was well deserved. This chap's perfected the real-life cosplay of video game characters glitching out. I reckon we need to turn him off and back on again. Is this bloke some sort of wizard? Or has band practice really been playing off lately? Not all figure skaters wear glitter, so don't let this chap's appearance fool you. Rather than just riding around the boom gate, this cyclist had a smoother entry in mind. These two gymnasts have it all. Special shout out to that bloke's neck though. That pose looks tough. On a private racetrack, this driver either just performed an insane pro maneuver or he barely regained control after spinning out. I'll leave it up to you to decide. When you've got kite surfing at 3:30 and a business meeting at 4, you can make a smooth exit like this chap. After watching this, I'll never doubt anyone's capabilities ever again. If you don't think spectating is a dangerous sport, check this out. Those are unnaturally fast reflexes. This footballer is about to have some serious bragging rights. I've never seen a rainbow flick as perfect as that. Rollerblading backwards on just a single wheel? I have trouble just staying upright, but this chap makes the reverse roller limbo look easy. When you need to get things cracking, this bloke's aim with the old bullwhip is something you just need to see in slow motion. When you spot your crush watching from the riverbank and want to make sure she notices you. How much trust do you need to give this a shot? Luckily, he's a sharpshooter with a football. Those 12-year-olds down at the Tesco car park are really getting awfully talented. Adding sauce to a dish is a pretty simple task, but not if you do it like this. No way I could ever do what he does. This chap's mesmerising performance with these rings is so satisfyingly smooth, it almost puts you to sleep. It's like playing a fidget spinner on expert mode. It takes years of hard graft to master gymnastics, and you can totally see why. I couldn't even do the swinging bit, but he gets so high above the bar that it looks like he's floating. I'm pretty sure this bloke's a superhero in disguise. Not convinced? Well, check that landing. This chap takes the bottle cap challenge to the next level, coming in with a spinning reverse windmill kick. That bottle cap never stood a chance. This bloke's an absolute marksman with a slingshot, able to hit drops of water mid-air. He doesn't even need a scope. For most people on rollerblades, stairs are an express pass all the way to A&E, but not for this guy. He glides down like they're not even there. This chap demonstrates his lightning-fast skills by knocking out poker chips without disturbing the ball or the bottle. Cutting thin potato slices at speed, all whilst not looking. Now that's a skill that makes my fingers hurt just watching. These lads were enjoying a nice game of ping pong when they were rudely interrupted by a power move. Ever wondered how bartenders practice without dropping hundreds of bottles? They use fake rubber bottles and perform like this. This bloke's obviously been watching too much Wanted, because instead of bending bullets, he's gone full medieval in bending arrows. Neutralized. This chap can perfectly peel a watermelon in a matter of seconds using only a machete. Tasty. When there's no stairs or ladder to get to the stage, that's not a problem for this bloke. But with that quick dismount, anyone would think he's shy. This has got to be the ultimate test of strength, balance, and trusting your best mate. 9 full flips before standing on the other bloke's feet? How is this possible? Just because your back's facing the goal doesn't mean you can't try a no-look shot. The other team had no idea what had just happened. This free skater's brought a whole new bag of tricks to the skate park. Everything really does look better in slow motion. On this rapid ride in New Zealand, tourists and adrenaline junkies alike can sign up for a ride on this bad boy. But how extreme the ride is all depends on who's driving that day. Is this bloke skateboarding or dancing? Switching from kickflips to dancing up and down the longboard. This chap's all talent. Not many people can do the splits. This is a whole new ball game. Look, mom, no hands. This bloke has 2 hobbies, but not a whole lot of free time. Sandro, part basketball player, part kung fu master. This chap blends 2 disciplines to demonstrate his amazing talents. When you've got an open basket and no defenders in your path, it's time for a little razzle-dazzle. He's just lucky the refs missed the travel. We've all sliced a cucumber, so you'd think it's pretty simple, but anything can become difficult in the hands of a master. Just look how thin those slices are. It can be pretty stressful getting your kids into the car for school, but I bet you've never tried this innovative method. Ice skating is really fun if you're lucky enough to be good at it. Sure, it looks effortless when she does it, but it takes serious skill. This beast of an athlete turns a sidekick into a piece of acrobatic slow-mo magic. Mom always told me not to jump on the bed, but I guess it's okay if that bed's bigger than your entire living room. And yes, I know the clip's in reverse. Using pure skill, he's able to embarrass the opposition without even breaking a sweat. Snowboarding is one of the most adrenaline-inducing sports in the world, but only some are good enough to take it to the next level. With enough courage, anything's a half-pipe. That's the motto of this skater, who somehow pulls off this insane move. Wakeboarding is a lot like any other extreme sport, in that I can't do it. I'm convinced that the splits are performed by people without actual bones or ligaments. This Chinese chef is so masterful with his blade, he can cut into a cucumber without slicing all the way through. But he's not just precise, he is fast too. The result is this delicate work of art that can stretch forever. The best place to pull off a trick like this is in front of a massive audience. That's got to feel good. This kid's skills with a football are as impressive as it gets. But it's the fact that he's reading a newspaper that truly gives him boss status. These lads set out to create a satisfying chain of synchronized pole swings, followed by a backflip dismount, all at the same time. It's almost hypnotic. She's combined her dance skills with noodle making, and it's mesmerizing. Now that's what I call dinner and a show. I'm pretty sure this lass just invented a brand new sport. It's gimbal surfing, and she's managed to body surf 10 gimbals over a distance of 20 feet, all whilst not falling off. Despite being confined to a wheelchair, this adrenaline junkie proves that ability and skill are two very different things. These amazing skills showcase the incredible potential of human capabilities, leaving us in awe and wondering what other extraordinary feats are yet to be discovered.